And the Israel-Hamas war continues to intensify with overnight missile strikes. Israel strikes continue to hit deep into the Gaza Strip. Meanwhile, the international community continues to track the conflict as the war escalates in West Asia. Israeli strikes heavily Israeli strikes heavily bombed Gaza late last night. The territory saw several large blasts, fire and rising thick smoke. Around a dozen explosions were caught on camera across the border in Gaza in just a 20-minute period, that too. Meanwhile, Israel's Iron Dome system intercepted a number of rockets over the sky of Tel Aviv. Rockets exploding in air were seen up close from the city's skyline. The Israeli army released footage showing tanks and soldiers proceeding into the Gaza Strip, as well as targets being hit by airstrikes. Israeli soldiers deployed on army vehicles and they also shot towards designated positions. Hezbollah released videos of hitting Israeli outposts on the border with Lebanon. Blasts and plumes of smoke rose from sites of the Israeli forces. A communication tower in Al-Ibad and a surveillance camera on a crane were also hit by the rockets. On the diplomatic front, Jordan's King Abdullah II and Crown Prince Hussein met with U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken in Amman. Earlier, the top U.S. diplomat held discussions with the Arab states on Israel's assault on Gaza. The foreign ministers of Jordan and Egypt stood alongside Blinken and repeatedly pushed for a cessation of hostilities. They said that the death of thousands of civilians could not be justified as self-defense. But Blinken said that a halt would allow Hamas to regroup and attack Israel again. And as the war continues to escalate, pro-Palestinian demonstrators staged a protest in London, Berlin, Paris, Ankara, Istanbul and Washington, D.C. And they all called for a ceasefire in Gaza.